Saa 12 dakika 19 Afrika Mashariki. Karibu sana hapa, tumeketi taratibu kitako kwako upate nafasi kufahamu kuna mengi ambayo kwayo wewe ungetaka kukosa, kwa sababu hapa ni darasani namna unavyosema kila wakati, kalamu karatasi kisha andika, baadaye kwende utekeleze kazi safi ambayo wewe mtazamaji ungependa kutokosa.
All right, in case you're just joining us, welcome to Kenya's Gold, where the focus of the day is on pyrethrum, a cash crop that was once christened as the white gold of Kenya. Now, to understand how we can revive that industry, we are joined by Ruth Kameri, an extension officer that deals entirely with pyrethrum. Thank you so very much for making time to be with us today. Now, just jumping straight into the conversation, please share with us a bit of an insight on what inspired you to get into the sector of agriculture, and more specifically, pyrethrum.
Okay, thank you, Daisy. I'm brought up in Elbagon, where we were growing pyrethrum. We had acres and acres of pyrethrum, and as a child, I was educated with pyrethrum, and I found myself having a special love for the plant and for the crop, and also I had a special passion for agriculture, and that drove me to agriculture sector.
Great.
So I went to my dream job.
Good.
Inafurahisha sana. Nimesikiza wakati kabla tuja kuja kwa kamera ukasema pewe ni mhubiri, sio?
Yeah.
Lakini kazi yako kubwa ambayo unafanya kama extension officer ni gani, ambayo wakati unakwenda kule ukutana na mkulima, kubwa zaidi unaangalia nini?
Okay, kazi yangu kubwa ni kupatia mkulima mawaidha, extension services. Hiyo ndio main thing. Mimi ni kama daraja kwa mkulima na kampuni ya PPCK. Daraja ni kusema mkulima akiwa na shida ninafikishia ofisi, ikiwa na new technology nafikishia mkulima. Hiyo ndio kazi kubwa yangu.
Let's talk about how spread out your services are, kwa sababu tumeweza kutembelea wakulima wengi, and most of them would say we are not able to access extension officers. Tunajifundisha mambo ya ukulima from learning from another farmer, ama tu una guess your way through it. Maybe you can tell us, do we have enough of extension officers? Are you overwhelmed? What is the ratio of one extension officer to how many farmers are you serving?
Okay, I may not give you the ratio, but maybe the area that you went, maybe it is out of coverage, because we are only 14 in Kenya. That is the extension services workers. But I can't say that we are overwhelmed, because we use the Ministry of Agriculture, the county agricultural officers of the government. We work together hand in hand. So I am not able to reach, that officer reaches. And in case there is an issue on pyrethrum that maybe he wants me to handle, I'm only a phone call away, and I reach there. I don't know which area you went, but all I know is that all farmers are able to reach us.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in your opinion, the 14, considering there's so much plans on reviving not just the pyrethrum sector, but the entire agricultural sector, is the 14 enough, or do you think we need to add more so that your services are everywhere and widespread?
Okay, they are not enough, because farmers needs more closer, hands-on. So they are not enough.
Okay.
But with increase of production, I'm sure we will be able to grow in number.
All right.
That is the number that we are able to maintain or to contain.
Kwangu kama ningekuwa mtazamaji nyumbani, ningeona kwamba 14 ama 14 ni wachache. Sasa kuna kijana, kipindi hiki Kenya's Gold mara nyingi tunaangazia vijana. Kuna kijana ambaye anakutazama na anashangaa ndio afikie kiwango chako cha kuwa extension officer, anatakikana awe na nini ili labda pengine ongeze idadi ya watu ambao wanahitajika kuwa extension officers?
Okay. The qualifications is having done agriculture, either degree, diploma. Like us, we were employed with certificates, but now, of course, certificate has phased out. But a diploma, degree, they are being employed. In fact, the youngsters that we have, because we are already phasing out, they are degree holders. And that is all they need.
All right.
Degree holder in agriculture, general agriculture.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, now you are an extension officer that deals entirely with pyrethrum, and that is the focus of our conversation today. Please talk to us about the different varieties of pyrethrum that are there, and which one is most commonly grown here in Kenya, and why?
Okay, thank you, Daisy. We don't, so Gina, thank you.
Oh, Daisy got you here.
Oh,
she must have done a good job for you
she must
to
have
remember her
well.
name. Good job, Daisy.
Yeah, she got into my nerves.
Oh, she did well.
On a light note, we don't talk about varieties because variety is one type of pyrethrum. We have two types of pyrethrum. One is the variety, and the other we call it clone. Clone is grown vegetatively. When I say vegetatively, think about bananas. They don't have seeds, but they are grown. Think about sugar canes. They don't have seeds, and they are grown. That is vegetative propagation. When we have a vegetative propagation in pyrethrum, we call it a clone. On the other hand, we have seeds. Seeds, in a general language, in an understanding language, we call it a hybrid. You hear hybrid in maize. Hybrid is that seed that is gotten from two male and female mother clones. And if you grow pyrethrum from seed, that is a variety. We have several varieties, like 15 types, but 3 are the main ones.
Which ones?
Okay.
We have P4, we have K218, and we have K235. And it depends on where you want to grow. That is when you are advised which one to grow.
All right.
For example, P4 is for highlands, K218 for medium, and K235 for low altitude areas. And then for clones, we also have many clones of, also 15 types of clones, but 3 are majorly found in Kenya. Yeah,
right.
We have 15, but 3 are mainly found in Kenya.
All right.
Yeah.
And that's where you come in, so that you can advise someone, depending on where your farm is, which type to grow.
Okay.
Yes.
Great.
Sasa hapo namna ngine ameeleza services ambazo mnapeana ni zipi sasa? Mkulima amekutazama na anajiuliza sasa ni services gani nakwenda kupata kutoka kwako kama extension officer?
Okay, services zile tunapeana, nilisema one ni mawaidha. Kisha huyu mkulima ambaye hajapanda pareto na ako na interest, ataenda wapi? Atanipata, nitamuhakikisha amepata miche ama mbegu. If it is a clone, nitahakikisha amepata the right clone depending on the area. If it is seed, if it is a variety he wants to plant, I'll make sure he gets the seed so that he starts from seedlings or ready seedlings, because we do that.
All right.
We also give, we also collect dry flowers from our farmers, and I pay advance payment.
Okay.
So when you're collecting there, are you collecting as an extension officer, or as this is where your hat in the PPCK comes in?
Okay, my hat is that as the services.
Okay.
But now they cannot employ someone else to go paying. So I'm also facilitated so that I take the flowers from the farmer's gate. Initially, because we were still there, we would wait for farmers in our offices, in our weighing centers, and they would bring the dry flowers. But now, we go to the farm gate.
Okay.
We meet the farmer, akiwa kitchen yake, analeta maua, ninapima, ninampatia advance payment, not full payment. Yes.
Nini libadilisha mkaamua sasa mtakwenda moja kwa moja kule kwa mkulima na amtongoja katika ofisi?
Okay, that's a good question. One, when pyrethrum production went down, we had to come up with strategies to increase production. And one of the strategies was to go and meet the farmer at the farm gate. Because this farmer will save time. He or she will not waste time coming to look for us. So one, he will save time. He will save money, because some of them were taking matatus or bodas to reach us. So we save time, we save money, and we give them money at the farm gate.
All right. Okay. Now we have about 19 counties that produce pyrethrum, but for some reason Nakuru stands out with the production. Please tell us what it is about Nakuru, Naivasha that makes the production for pyrethrum be at optimum levels.
Okay, that's a good question. One, Nakuru, you know, in every county we have cash crops. And Nakuru, the main cash crop that is affordable by any level of a farmer is pyrethrum, because the other cash crop is wheat, and wheat is only for big fish because it needs a lot of capital. But for pyrethrum, the smallest farmer, the poorest farmer will manage to plant even an eighth and will manage to weed and to pluck, to pick and to dry and to bring. And that is cash money. So it is the main cash crop in Nakuru. Okay. Other crops that give money in Nakuru are the short season crops. And those ones, you know, they are not, they have many enemies. Right. It's unlike pyrethrum. Pyrethrum is there. Even your sheep at home, your cows will not eat.
Okay.
They will not eat the pyrethrum. So it is affordable for any standard of a farmer.
All right.
Nina mshawasha mkubwa sana ukitaka kuuliza, kuna wakati umekwenda kwa mkulima na umpate ana hasira yake. Yule mkulima anakasirika wakati unataka kumfunza. Wakati hilo linajitokeza, ama wakati huo, kuna wakati umekutana na hilo, sio?
Sana.
Wakati linajitokeza mnafanya nini?
Okay. One, that is very common. You go to a farmer, unamkuta na stress zake, especially now in Kenya. There are so many problems in homes. You find a farmer na stress zake. So what we are advised from our training days, that when you meet a farmer who has a challenge, don't start stories za Pareto. Anza kwanza kumsikiliza. You know, one way of solving a problem is reasoning. So reason to the farmer. Usiwe ina hurry, musikilize. Kama shida ile yako nayo, unaweza kuchangia. Changia. Kama ni ng'ombe ilikuwa inataka kuzaa, usiende kumwambia Pareto, msaidie. Toa koti.
All right.
Funga kama mimi ninafunga leso, namsaidia. Tunazalisha ng'ombe.
All right, a great conversation that we are having right here in studio with Ruth, who is an extension officer that deals entirely with pyrethrum. We'd like to find out which areas should be given priority now that we are on a mission of reviving the sector. That and a lot more will be forming our part of our conversation when we come back after this break. See you shortly.